Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good afternoon, I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Joshua Franson. Kind of a dreary start to our day with plenty of rainfall and clouds. Also very windy out of the east today with potential gusts up to 40 miles an hour, and then tonight maybe even up to 45 miles an hour. They get a little bit better tomorrow, but they'll still be strong, and we'll dive into why that's happening. So mainly down south, there is a big severe weather event for today, and they are sitting right now in a level 4 out of 5 risk. And that low pressure causing the severe weather down south, well, that's going to swing by our state. We're not expecting much up here. Maybe some low instances of isolated hail overnight and strong wind gusts, but the main hazard for us up here is, well, we have a lot of rain, so moderate to heavy downpours. That is why you do see that level 1 out of 5 across some of our southwestern areas, southwestern half of our viewing area. But we're not expecting any widespread severe weather. Just note it's going to be windy and rainy over the next few days. And we'll walk through that here with Futurecast right now. And well, if we go into the future, as we head into the afternoon, we'll see some isolated showers begin to form across our area. Those will increase in coverage into the evening hours. And notice that it seems like the southern half of our viewing area completely covered with rain. Some of these spots with the more yellows and oranges could be some of those periods of moderate to heavy rainfall. If you see any pooling on the roads, make sure you're taking it slowly and carefully, as you do not want to drive in any sort of running water, as it can pick up your car real easily. But as we go into the future here, we'll continue to see that rain persist into tomorrow, but into tomorrow afternoon, that's when we'll start to see it break apart and begin to move on out. Now into Wednesday, maybe some isolated showers, but not really expecting too much. So for today, we're going to have isolated rain showers and storms, temperatures holding in the upper 50s to 60s, so a little bit warmer down off to the south, but then tonight we'll see that rain really settle in, temperatures fall off into the upper 40s to lower 50s across the board with strong winds. Tomorrow, we'll get a little bit, I guess you could say, cooler across northern areas, but further off to the south, they're still hanging in those upper 60s. That's because a boundary is going to set up right across our area. Rain and storms will continue as they fire off across that boundary. Now, overall rainfall totals around 1 to 2 inches over the next 3 days here. As you can see, nice, good, healthy amount of rainfall. So hopefully that will help relieve some of the dry conditions we felt over the past few weeks. And if you don't like the cooler temperatures, well, it seems like they're going to hold for just a little bit longer on the 8 to 14 day outlook because, well, it seems like we're going to just sit just a little bit cooler than normal, which would typically mean upper 60s to lower 70s. On your city-by-city forecast, notice the rain chances all throughout and temperatures remaining cooler in the 60s and upper 50s. And on your 7-day forecast, well, we'll finally get some dry weather once we get into the weekend on Thursday and Friday. Start to warm up into the weekend as well before storm chances return on Sunday.